Now it's a thrift store to raise money for an organization helping victims of drug, labor, and sex trafficking. Marisa Ugarte is director of the nonprofit in National City.
So this is the National City plate. This is where a lot of the girls, work or come out.
Work the streets.
Yes, work the streets because the military is right behind there.
For almost 15 years, Ugarte and her coalition of volunteers with the Bilateral Safety Corridor have been tracking, counseling, and intervening on behalf of victims. About 50% are men, exploited mostly for labor, while the other half are women and children. She uses a color-coded map to show the extent of the problem in San Diego County.
North Encanto, labor trafficking and sex trafficking in San Diego.
Red dots represent adult sexual exploitation, yellow for children's sex slaves, blue for domestic workers, and green for exploited laborers. The map covers almost every neighborhood, from beaches to the inland valleys to military bases, even Indian reservations. Ugarte says another concern is children under 15 selling candy and magazines door to door without a permit.
So when you go and ask them, where's your permit? Then they run to the van and the van takes off.
Since 2005, the organization has helped or rescued more than 200 people from being exploited. She says it's happening in restaurants, massage parlors, people's homes, even outside of schools.
Look in the streets in El Cajon. Look in the streets in National City. And when you see a young little face, call 911. Because that child is somebody's daughter, somebody's cousin. So you got to figure that out.
One client made a self-portrait and gave it to Ugarte, who says they work with many of their clients for up to 3 years. She says voters passed Proposition 35 this month to increase fines for human trafficking, but this issue is something that could happen to anyone.
The next one could be your niece, could be your daughter that gets recruited. It could be, like many other people, the daughter that disappears into Mexico and never comes back.